Action research is a process in which participants examine their own educational practices with the intent to research and change his or her practice based on research-based practices. My name is Mr. Derek Blanding, and I operate Courage Enrichment LLC in Pendleton, South Carolina. Courage Enrichment provides premium after-school care services, summer camp, event space, as well as premium tutoring services. I graduated from Clemson University with a degree in elementary education. So an issue that I have in regard to the tutoring services that we offer is that students often struggle in several academic subjects. The problem is that students have not learned how to effectively study. The question is, should study skills be explicitly taught to school-age students in the inclusive classroom, with the objective being to teach students appropriate study skills that can impact their learning? Step 3 is to gather and analyze data. I decided to complete this action research for one student that I tutor at an after-school program I operate. Due to the fact that I do not teach in a classroom environment, I decided it would be best to use one student rather than several. This truly exhibits a problem for our company because we want to best serve Jalen through collaboration and data. We should see enhanced academic progress and self-motivation for this student to take ownership of his educational and career goals. His name is Jalen, and he has been coming on average twice per week for a year and a quarter. Jalen is an 11th grade student at Seneca High School in Seneca, South Carolina. Jalen has been diagnosed with ADHD as well as a specific learning disability. He came to Courage Enrichment on a late 3rd to early 4th grade mathematics and reading comprehension level. As I began to pull and obtain data for Jalen, I decided to use several elements to justify that he has not learned how to effectively study. The elements I chose are as follows: individual graduation plan, individual education program, teacher survey, student survey, and progress reports. This is a chart that kind of displays that I had 100% successfully completed attempts with each source. The purpose of the teacher survey was to see how well he performs within the classroom and obtain information that would assist a tutor. I understand that with all students, especially with Jalen, that it takes a village to optimize the success of every child. After looking through his results, it appears that his specific learning need and ADHD adversely affect his performance in the classroom. The teacher noted items that were in sync with his IEP comments, stating a major problem was the ability to absorb content and focus. It also appears that accommodations are helping, but Jalen is not maximizing the benefit of each. I decided to use Jalen's IGP to access his course timeline and plans for graduation. Understanding how he will go about either obtaining his high school certificate or diploma will assist our company in aligning our methods with the district. After reviewing the plan, I noticed that he was currently on track to obtain a certificate, but since has been changed to receive a diploma. He also has been taking hybrid courses to reduce his matriculation time at Seneca High School. The purpose of the student survey was to see how the student felt about his current study habits. The objective was to create awareness as well as obtain feedback as to how to improve upon his current study habits. Based on the responses, he has the intent and support system to perform well. The IEP, which is a rather long document of 12 pages, offers solid information that allows a tutor or other outside agency to greater assist Jalen. Progress reports. The progress reports indicate low performance in several classes, including core academic classes. The mathematics and English indicate that Jalen struggles on major assessments. He also has several opportunities to make up assignments that he scores low on or fails to turn in on time. Step 4, research and plan. Research into study habits for students with ADHD and specific learning needs was undertaken. Being diagnosed with ADHD presents a special challenge for students in the classroom and as they work on homework assignments. ADHD, a high incidence disability, presents several problems such as carelessness, issues concentrating, lack of organizational skills, and hyperactivity. Educators, including tutors, must be aware of how ADHD affects the learning process. Males are twice as likely to be diagnosed with ADHD. In many cases, ADHD presents attendance issues due to the medications prescribed. Jalen has missed several days this year due to asthma flare-ups. When days are missed, performance levels drop. Research suggests that students with ADHD take breaks and use a planner. According to the article, it is important to use this planner as a central system to record everything in. The utilization of a planner aids the student with organization, setting goals, and being realistic about potential outcomes. Tests are lengthy assessments. They bring about anxiety. Using specific memory techniques such as mnemonics and preparing for the assessments will ease the stress. Students with ADHD often exhibit above average levels of procrastination. Using a planner, somewhat like a roadmap, helps break big tasks down into smaller pieces. It also helps you prioritize in what order to complete tasks. The educator or tutor must model how to effectively use a planner. Having a positive attitude is essential in letting the student know that you care and that you are concerned. Consistency is also critical in implementing any plan. Without consistency, data is skewed and or misleading. The student must learn to be responsible for understanding each task that must be performed or completed. In regards to creating a plan specific for Jalen, we have decided to work on his organizational skills by using a planner. It will be checked by his guardians daily and at our tutoring sessions. His teachers also are aware of the plan and will sign off daily in the planner. As he is studying, he will begin to take 5 to 10 minute breaks. This will allow him to recirculate his blood flow, use the restroom, stretch, or grab a snack. A timer will be used to track his break time. Finally, we have decided that he will study and learn away from distractions. In school, he will alert the teacher when something or someone is serving as a distraction. With implementation being the next phase, we fully expect to see an increase in accountability for his educational outcomes. We expect that he will be more organized and curious about accomplishing realistic goals each day. We will implement this strategy immediately and review the results as the school year progresses. Study skills such as the use of a planner should be explicitly taught to school-age students in the inclusive classroom. Step 5, he has received a planner. He writes down everything that must be accomplished. It is helping him keep track of assignments and upcoming assessments. Thank you.